what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a random number, random generator to determine everything that I do on this little trip. This could either be real fun or a disaster. We'll see. All right, we are going to Katowice. So I think I'm just gonna go back to the hotel bright early in the morning and get going. So it is super early on Wednesday, September the 4th here. You know, I wake up early anyway, but having to sleep with the windows open and no fan and it's hot, it was not a pleasant experience, and I've got one more night here, so that's okay. But I think what we'll do while I'm sitting here waiting, at 7 I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna go over to that suburb, that industrial suburb that I drew yesterday. The first thing I drew yesterday. We're gonna do that first thing. While I'm waiting, I thought I'd figure out what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So I'm staying here one more night, and then tomorrow I'm leaving. So we gotta determine, first thing we gotta determine is if we're going by plane, train, or automobile. We spin the wheel and it tells us the method of transportation. For automobiles, I mean buses. Trains, I mean trains, obviously, and planes, I mean planes. For trains and buses, I have put a 300 kilometer radius on it, so it has to be within 300 kilometers of where we are. If you look at the map, 300 kilometers gets us just about to Warsaw, I think, just about to Lviv in the east. It gets us to Budapest in the south, and then not quite to Prague in the west. And for planes, I have to take the cheapest flight. The cheapest flight to wherever it's going is where we go. All right. We're gonna go by train. So in the morning at 7, I think, I will get up, I will go to the train station here in Katowice, and we'll randomly pick a train. So, all right, so the first thing I'm doing today is spending a morning in Nikiszowiec, which is apparently her top choice of things to do in Katowice. So we gotta figure out how to get there. You got me a monster. I've kind of become addicted to these things. I figured out how the bus works. Got me a ticket. You know that thing I said about figuring out the bus? Well, I spoke a bit too soon. I got on the right bus going the wrong direction. You would have thought I would have figured it out after like the first stop or two. But no, I think I went about 6 stops. Let's see, I've got about 15 minutes before my connecting bus gets here, so I thought I'd check out this park. Don't know what this is. But you remember yesterday when I said that resistance is memorialized everywhere? I'm wondering if this is something for the resistance or something for the Holocaust. I'm gonna look it up, see what it says. Okay, there's a bit more up here. Maybe there's a plaque or something up here. I didn't notice this before. Oh, here's a sign up here. One of the 2 squares next to the town square that mark Katowice's main axis, set out during the city's establishment in the mid-19th century, so it's not a very old city. First building in this area was a small temporary Catholic church erected during the construction of St. Mary's. In 1898, a monument to 2 German emperors, William I and his son Frederick III, was erected at the center of the square. On December 1920, during the period of tension, the monument was blown up. In 1923, its surviving plinth became a pedestal to which a plaque commemorating the fallen Silesian insurgents was attached. During the occupation, the Germans destroyed the insurgents monument and replaced it with an obelisk dedicated to the Wehrmacht soldiers. In 1945, it was replaced by the monument to the Liberator, the Red Army. However, the obelisk was considered too modest, and in 1950, it was replaced by this. So this was put up in 1950 again, for the resistance everywhere in this country. Memorials to resistance everywhere. Okay, I was thinking I got off at the wrong bus stop, but I don't think I did. I think this is right. We're gonna walk up here and take a left. Kind of like in the middle of nowhere. It's 8:30 in the morning and it's already really warm. Like, well, it's like 23 degrees. It's supposed to be 32 today. I could have picked a cooler time to do this. As I understand it, this was a mining town And this is where the miners live.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor.
This estate was built intentionally in 1908 to house workers from the Zurownia mine. It's pretty nearby, and their families. There's a museum here apparently. Yeah, we're gonna take a look around. It looks pretty cool so far. Gonna pop into this church because you know how I feel about churches. Can't get around religion, but I do like churches. That's pretty cool. You know how I feel about churches. I think now I'm just gonna wander around. I've got to get some food because I'm pretty hungry. So maybe there's a little cafe we can find, get some breakfast.
My hands feel good. I got a plan for two. This is a madness on a mission. Won't you stand by him? Cause you're her. You're sexy. You're baddest. You the worst. But you sweet like Hershey. You melt into my touch. Oh, you dirty. We both are. You freaky when we so fun. Oh, she don't like you. Let's go shopping.
Indeed, indeed. This little cafe looks as good as any. We'll hop in here, get a coffee and a little bite to eat. All right, we're gonna flip a coin whether we eat here or not. Heads yes, tails out. Heads. All right, so 14 items on the menu. So we're gonna pick number 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna get the farmhouse omelet, and then we need a drink. There's 18 drinks. So 18 drinks, 14. Okay, strawberry matcha latte. Get a strawberry matcha latte and a farmhouse omelet. Sounds cool. Boy, that sun is in the wrong spot. Got a little bread bowl. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, okay, look at this thing, guys. It's very pretty. I'm not real sure how to drink it. It's not especially strong. It's very fresh tasting, very refreshing. Very good, actually. That is really good. Not overly matcha. I'm not usually a big fan of matcha because it kind of just tastes like grass, but this is really pretty good. That strawberry is not sweet, so it's good. It's really balanced, really good. Pretty good looking omelet. All right, let's give it a try. It's a good omelet. The cheese is really good. It's like a Gruyere thing. It's really good. The ham is good. It's a good little omelet. This is gonna do just fine. This is nice. I think I may have undersold this a little bit. This is a really good omelet. Probably the best I've had in Europe. Yeah, it's good. I kind of feel like I'm missing something here. I mean, it's cool and all, but according to her, this was her favorite thing in Katowice. I don't know. I don't see it. I'm gonna walk around a little bit more and then probably head to the next spot. We'll see though. I just can't. I mean, it's cool. Yeah, it's totally cool, but is it the best thing I've seen so far? Hardly. All right, yeah, I feel like I've gone around the whole little block. So I think it's time to move on. It's cute and all, but you know, it's fine. It's a bit of a trek out here, so I just don't know if it's worth it. But it's pretty cool. I know I'm waffling. I don't want to say it was terrible, because it wasn't. It was worth seeing. But now we've got to roll the dice, draw a number, 1 to 12. I'm actually going to do 1 to 11 because number 12 is eating Silesian food, and that's already on the list. All right, 1 through 11. All right, number 2. Number 2, Sunset Drinks by the Spodek. Gonna do that tonight. Number 10, I think we've done 10. Uzi down Murakifi. Markivki. All right, we need to do that. So let's find where this is. All right, from here, I've got to catch the same bus that I was on going the other way and ride it 7 stops. We'll get to it. I think over there is the Silesian Museum, which we didn't do yesterday, which we need to do, and something else too. So maybe we'll just knock all that out while we're over there. Okay, the Museum Slaska, which I think is the Silesian Museum, which is what I was going to go to yesterday evening, is over there. So I think we're going to head over there. I know it's part of this neighborhood that we're exploring. The Silesian Museum in Katowice is a cultural hub that beautifully combines history, art, and regional identity. Located on a former coal mine, the museum's striking modern architecture blends with the industrial landscape. It showcases Silesian heritage, from the regional's industrial past to its unique traditions through diverse exhibits. Its vast art collection includes Polish paintings, contemporary works, and interactive exhibits, while the underground galleries feature archaeological finds, historical artifacts, and multimedia presentations. The museum is a must-visit for those interested in exploring the rich cultural and industrial history of Silesia. I have to admit, I do like this modern, like almost Art Deco, Andy Warhol style. I am not an art historian. I do not know labels for art periods, but I like whatever this is. Like I said, I'm not really an art person. I didn't know this was an art museum where I may not have come in, but I think this is, I like the modern art, and I think this is really cool. And I'm pretty sure it takes a video of something that I can't put in here, but we'll see. We'll see if anyone catches it, if I do put it in. I don't know.
I'm at vantage point. Blessings from the highest, now it's coming up my mind. Let it rain down on my body, watch it blossom in a moment.
That exhibit is pretty cool. Very extensive. I mean, we're talking entire history of this Silesian area. Very cool. I could have spent probably another hour in here, but I'm tired. My back's starting to hurt. And I'm getting hungry. So I think it's time to find some lunch. So I actually think there is more to the museum. I think maybe all of these buildings have exhibits in them. All right. I am kind of hungry though. Let's see, this is the Polish Center for Polish Scenography. I don't know what that is. Solarna is carpentry over there. We'll just see. We'll walk around here and see we'll see what is what. Actually, I think this is the restaurant, and it doesn't open till noon, and I'm not eating at a museum restaurant. Sorry, I'm not voting on that. Actually, I'm thinking you have to buy tickets for each of these. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to do that considering I don't even know what these exhibits are. Or no, let's see. All right, that building is closed anyway, so I don't know. Let's see what this big building is. Well, let's see what my ticket says. Museum Śląski Katowice. I don't know. I don't know if it's for the whole thing or not. I guess we can find out. All right, we'll do this the only way we can. We'll flip a coin. Heads, we keep wandering around here. Tails, we move on. All right, it's tails. All right, we're gonna move on. I think I've seen enough anyway, so. All right, I'm gonna head to Markiewki. There'll be something to eat there. I saw something about a Silesian style hamburger type thing that sounds really good.
I should slow down, take it easy. I just keep on staring.
It's kind of cute. I think there's some stuff up here we gotta check out. I'm hungry, so flip a coin when we get to the first restaurant.
Hearts racing, knowing that you could give me a call. Are they awake at night? Because all I seem to think about is you. I don't know what to do. Yeah, my head's spinning, heart's racing, knowing that you could give me a call. Are they awake at night? Because all I seem to think about is you. I don't know what to do.
I popped into the cathedral for a second. Nice little church. You know, again, you've seen more in church, you've kind of seen them all. But I gotta find some food, and I'll be honest with you. I think I'm almost done with Katowice. I might move on tonight. We'll see. I just texted the hotel to see if I need the air conditioning, and you have to have a remote, and they couldn't give me the remote yesterday, so I almost boiled in my bed last night. So I'm hoping they can give me the remote control to turn on the air conditioning, because that's the only reason I booked this room, and the bed sucks. So I'd rather not stay there another night and not sleep very well, and I'd take my risk somewhere else. So I don't know, we'll see. I kind of feel like I've almost seen everything there is to see in Katowice. All right, we're gonna roll for, she recommended 3 restaurants. So I created a spinaroonie for the 3 restaurants. So let's see which one we get.
Next to you, go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but stay for a while if that's okay with you.
Zurownia. Okay, we're gonna go to Zurownia. I think I'm gonna get an Uber from here because I honestly, it's like 40-minute walk, I think. It is a 36-minute walk I do not feel like doing. So we'll get an Uber, we'll get over there, get some food because I'm pretty hungry. We're here at Zurownia. I got a message that I can get a remote for my air, so I think I'll just stay here. But we're gonna go eat. I'm hungry. But here are my beer options. Let's see, number 4, we got the Weizen 0.3. So that's fine. We'll do a 0.3 Weizen. And for the soups, we got 1, 2. We got 2 options for soup. 1. All right, we'll do the classic. All right, so this kind of violates the spirit of the rules. But the thing is, this place is known for one thing, the maczanka. So I got that. Maczanka is almost like an Istanbul-style wet burger. Dish of braised pork neck, packed on a bun with onion, pickled cucumbers, and horseradish was the best thing I ate at Katowice, hands down. When people say this is the best thing that they've had, I tend to believe them, and I go with that. So if it breaks the rules, You were here for a good time, not a long time, you know what I mean? So the beer is pretty good. It's really, it's kind of fruity. Like,
Cause you're all that I see now. Can I stay?
has a bit of a fruit taste to it. It's not bad. It's pretty good. Soup's pretty good too. It's so hot though. It does seem a bit weird having soup when it's about 800 degrees outside, but you know, it is what it is. And then here's the beer. Let's give it a try.
Cause my logic's out the window when I'm sitting next to you. Go ahead and break my heart if you want to, but I'll stay for a while.
The beef is so tender, and that juice, that au jus is amazing. I could probably do without the bread. It doesn't seem to add much.
If that's okay with you. I should slow it down, take it easy.
That is so good.
Staring at my phone.
I get it. Yeah, it's totally, definitely the best thing I've eaten here, which isn't saying a whole lot. I haven't eaten a lot here. Let's try that horseradish sauce a little bit.
Because all I seem to think about is you. Can I stay?
Usually not a big fan of horseradish sauce, but it's pretty good. Like, cuts through the fat just enough, and it's a little bit of bite to it. So that's pretty good. We have these carrots, little carrot, like cucumber salads. Let's try it. I don't typically like carrots, though, like in salads like this, so.
Stay for a while, if that's okay with you.
I could do without that. This is delight. It was so loud in there, I couldn't record very much, and I don't even know if any of the audio came out. But that was insane. So right now, I'm gonna head back to the hotel, get the thing for the air conditioner, get the air cooled off, maybe take a nap, because I'm kind of tired, and then I think I will get back out. Busker outside my window. It's kind of nice. Kind of annoying to wake up to, but kind of nice. So I think I've seen pretty much everything there is to see in Katowice. Looking at her list, the things that I haven't done, I moseyed down Markiewki, which was that kind of rundown area. Apparently that was another mining estate, which, okay. Saw the hospital. It says find the water tower and cute cottages in Nikiszowiec. It's another cottage-like area where miners lived. And I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of good if I don't see any more cottages. I haven't seen one bivouac. And then the last thing was feast on Silesian cuisines. Stroll around Marcus Square and Mariaka Street. Kind of did that last night, but I think we'll do that tonight. So I think strolling around Marcus Square and Mariaka Street will be the last thing we do tonight. Yeah, and that's it. So yeah, we've pretty much done everything on her list. And honest to God, I'm really enjoying this air condition. Like, it is so nice in here. I took about an hour-long nap, and I am feeling pretty good to just hang out here, I think. Probably get up and get out and get some dinner, although I'm pretty full. I may go over to that area and that I mentioned earlier and look over there. All right, I decided to go see the Spodek this evening. It is sunset-ish, so probably grab a drink, watch the sunset. This look familiar? We were here yesterday. All right, I got a road beer. I don't know what this is, but we'll give it a try. Not bad. There's like nothing here. I don't know what I'm supposed to be seeing. I read on her blog entry that there was a pop-up like bar area. I am not seeing that at all. So I don't know. It's kind of like this has been this whole trip. Kind of like, I don't know. I don't see it. But I'll wander around here, back the other way. Hopefully I won't get yelled at again. And see if I can find something this way. Since I didn't think about it before I started thinking, I wonder if I can actually drink on the street. So I Googled it, and I don't think you're allowed to drink on the street. So I just threw it away. I'm not about to, get arrested for public drinking or something. So it's always important. You should look up the rules for the place you're going. Don't just assume it's going to be like where you're from. I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna call it on trying to find whatever this is, Spodek. I don't see anything here. I mean, it's a cool sunset, I guess, but it's kind of cool. But all right, I think I'm done. I think I'm gonna wander a little bit back through here. Sign over here says Market Square this way, so I think I'm just gonna go back that way. Wander around, see if there's something I haven't seen that way. And then, I mean, it's almost 7 o'clock, 7:30. I'm not remotely hungry after having that lunch, but we'll see in the next hour how I feel. I may just bail on dinner tonight and grab something small. Still trying to somewhat keep healthy a little bit during this trip, but we'll see. It's right outside my window up there. So it's cool on the street. We'll see how it is if she's still doing it at about 10:30 when I'm trying to sleep. Well, good morning. It is Thursday. All right, so here is the departure board. We'll pick a track 1 through 4, and then let's see what we can do from there.
You're right here.
Okay, tails we go. Let's figure out where we're going. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so. And I really hope you're enjoying this series as much as I enjoyed making it. So stay tuned. Next week we'll have episode 3 in this series. So I hope you enjoy it. Until then, I'll see you later.